Okay, now Caribbean nations now are launching an EU-style deal to let citizens work freely across borders. This came out in The Guardian. Now they've got something you probably heard of already called the Eastern Caribbean States. There's quite a few countries involved with that, like the Fast Track program of the Caribbean. They've got roughly around 11 members, either partially or full membership in this organization. What this is, they're talking about wanting to get every single country that's in the Caribbean. We're talking about, Panama, the other Central American countries. What this will do is once you become a citizen of one, you can just freely go in. You don't even have a time period. Once you have that Caribbean passport, you can go in and stay in a country as long as you want, and you can work in a business there. You don't have paperwork and stuff you have to deal with. It makes it very, very easy to get done. Now, some countries will still have requirements that certain businesses, only citizens can get involved with that. I can tell you, they're not going to change that. So just because you get citizenship in one country doesn't mean that you can get into every type of business that's out there, because unless you're a citizen in that country that you're moving to. St. Kitts is like that. Panama is like that. There's quite a few countries like that. But it does allow free movement, and most businesses you will be able to get involved with, and you won't have all these headaches and stuff trying to get it going, and you can just go into one country and right after another. What this will do is it'll open up millions of people in the markets that you want to go to. And remember, too, also, a lot of these countries in the Caribbean, in Central America, which some of those countries are actually in the Caribbean, they've got really good tax laws, really good tax laws. All of them in Central America have good tax laws except for Mexico. Mexico's got really bad tax laws. But other than Mexico, the other ones are pretty good. But anyway, Barbados, Belize, Dominica, and St. Vincent agree landmark pact letting citizens live and work freely across their borders. Now, what's going to happen is they're going to start off with these four. Now, the historical EU-style free movement agreement comes into force in 4 Caribbean countries on Wednesday, and a deal which officials hope will stem the flow of skilled professionals leaving the region for North America and Europe. Now, the agreement between Barbados, Belize, Dominica, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines follows decades of discussions and negotiations among members of the Caribbean community, CARICOM, a regional grouping of 15 member countries. The full free movement will allow nationals of the 4 countries to reside, work, and remain indefinitely in any of the 4 countries without the need for a work or residency permit. This really opens up. And I'll tell you something, man, the Caribbean's got the best weather of any place in the world. I mean, I've been all over the world. It's just really perfect weather all the time. It is an expansion of migration options currently offered under the CARICOM Single Market and Economy, also called the CSME program, in which the CARICOM nationals can apply to reside in any participating member countries under categories such as skills, services, and business establishment. Also, folks, if you can do us a big, big favor, we do not monetize our channel. It would do us a big favor if you like our videos, give us a thumbs up. And also, don't forget the subscribe button here. You'll get new videos automatically as they come out. And I would like to hear from you. If you got a question or comment, put it below and go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com, and just ask for some help. All right, now, David Commissioning, the Barbados ambassador to CARICOM, said that the scheme was not just about free movement of workers, but was also about cultural and economic integration and achieving a single market and single economy across the CARICOM. He went on to say that we're virtually the same people. We have no historical animosities against each other, and we're very similar culturally. So this is a breakthrough, even though it's only 4 countries starting off. Now, the idea is once the 4 countries make the start and perfect this regime, that others will join. And this is the whole purpose he was talking about here. Now, Kendall Morgan, he's a former CARICOM communications lead, said one concern for some nations during the negotiations was the potential pressure on social services. He went on to say that I know that some countries were concerned that if there was a lot a movement that a lot of people, if a lot of people came in, say for employment, and they brought their children with them and spouses, the numbers may add up. And where the health sector is already stretched, just catering for the local population, that may exceed to the point where the authorities may find it difficult to deal with. Now, a similar free movement arrangement between countries in a sub-regional group called the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States gave some confidence to governments after they saw that there was no overrunning of any particular country, he mentioned. Now, remember, St. Kitts and all the other fast-track programs of the Caribbean are members of this. There are some other ones too. There's roughly around 11 members of that, but we're talking about the whole Caribbean, which is a lot of countries. Now, the new arrangement comes amidst ongoing concerns about a regional brain drain with skilled professionals following lucrative salaries and opportunities in the UK, the US, and Canada, leaving islands with gaps in critical fields such as healthcare and education. Now, Mia Mottley, the Barbados Prime Minister, has raised concerns about the country's declining and aging population. Echoing her concerns that Kemisono said he hopes that the full freedom of movement scheme will provide more opportunities in the region, all of which countries have a vested interest in cutting down on the number of our people who migrate to North America and Europe, specifically since the majority of these migrants tend to be highly educated and trained young people, precisely the citizens that we need to keep at home so that they could produce and contribute to national development. And anything that we could do to make our Caribbean region more attractive to these young people who live at home is a step in the right direction. Now, opinions across the region were split. Anthony Roberts, 45, a shop attendant in Barbados, expressed concern the deal would mean more competition for jobs. But University of the West Indies student Darren Clark, 21, said it was a step in the right direction. People should be able to move around and contribute whatever skills they're needed. He said that he liked the idea, and that one could one day take a job in Jamaica or in Guyana without having to jump through a million hoops. Michelle Thorne, 46, who's an air traffic controller in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, is concerned that Vincentians, which are people from St. Vincent and the Grenadines, would be enticed by higher salaries and the country would lose critical workforce. But a teacher, Marissa Bacchus, 32, said that the arrangement provides an alternative to migrating to the U.S., which she says is becoming less attractive because of gun violence. She stated that she was already considering moving. She mentioned that she was qualified to teach in Barbados, and she felt much safer in the Caribbean, and she doesn't have to worry about winter. And she mentioned she was on a quick flight home, if anything. She said because anyway, most people like this because of the weather. They like the zero to very low taxes. These are the type of things people are looking for. Now, remember, this has not come into effect yet, but the Eastern Caribbean Union countries, they're already doing this right now. And they've been doing it for, ever since I got here in 2007. So if you're looking to move to a place that has little to no taxes, income taxes, that is, and you want to go to a place that has good weather all year round, this is a great opportunity to do this. If you want to know more on this, go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com, and just ask for some help. And again, if you like our videos, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. You'll get new videos automatically as they come out. And I would like to hear from you. If you got a question or comment, put it below, and I'll look forward to talking to you in the next video. Take care.